My name is Mia, and I have an autistic brother who can't speak, so it's troubling. It's hard to communicate with him. He tends to get violent sometimes, and living with him can get pretty difficult, really difficult. He's been violent like as long as um I can remember. Say we don't follow his routine, he will get like mad, and he'll usually get violent and want to hit things. Sometimes he will just get mad out of nowhere. We don't really know why. Or also, if he's like sick or not feeling well, he also might get mad because of that. A few weeks ago, a few teachers came in and made a book so he could like tap images to like say if he wants McDonald's or wants a ride or wants a bath. Though even though he does have that like communication device, he doesn't really use it once he's mad. Yes, that's the main reason he likely gets mad, because after he's like had his tantrum, he'll usually like maybe point at something, or mom will notice that he doesn't have his phone, and then that's why he got stressed out. Outside of the house, everything's mostly normal, but like inside the house, Ryan is pretty, you don't know when he'll get mad most of the time. Sometimes he'll just randomly get mad. You won't know why. When he isn't randomly getting mad, he's pretty nice. He's like a smiley kid. Um, so growing up with him, well, it has also made me stressed because he'll like yell a lot. Like right now, I'm not sure if you can hear, but he's yelling as he's showering. He yells a lot, and it's scary because like once, well, I like when I was younger, one memory of him getting mad, I used to have a baby sister, but she passed away. Um, but I remember here in this kitchen, I had been holding her, and my brother was really mad. He was like hitting my mom, and my mom was trying to control him, like try to hold him down, but it was really difficult and really scary. I think I was like 8. My mom kept telling me to like run away so my sister and I wouldn't have to like watch him, but I was like frozen. Almost always known because like I used to have a childhood friend that would come, and she would talk normally. She had a lot of siblings, and they would all be normal. They were talkative. It was fun to hang out with them, but my brother was never one to talk. Maybe school for starters. Ryan now doesn't go to school since like I think last October. He got really violent and then just hasn't went to school since. When Ryan was younger, my mom has like repeatedly told me this story. He used to go to a school, and there was a somewhat, I guess, mean teacher, and apparently she was mean with every kid, but it still wasn't good for Ryan. And apparently because of her, he got a really bad tantrum where he like harmed, I'm assuming, a lot of people, and then they switched him over to my elementary school because of Ryan had They even had like a room for him because Ryan is a kid that needs like to be alone. So like when he gets stressed out, he'd go there. And the teacher from that school was really good. He's kind of just on his phone because there isn't really too much to do. He gets bored like pretty easily. Like we've tried to like bring him out. Like sometimes we try to go to the park, play soccer, maybe go to the track nearby and like walk. But even with that, he gets like bored easily. And after like kicking the ball a few times, he'll just want to leave. And like after one round around the track, he'll also want to leave. So he doesn't really do anything. We do go on car rides for him because he likes music and being there like a long time. He likes it. We mom drives him like around town around like 3 times a day. He likes music a lot. So most of the time, like if we look on his phone, he listens to music. Or also sometimes he'll download kid games. Besides like music and playing some simple kid games, he doesn't really do too much on the phone. So for middle school, in 7th grade, I had started volleyball and then wanted to continue in 8th grade, and I had for fall sports. But sports wasn't really the best option, I guess, because well, for games, you have to go to like different places. And well, that um changes Ryan's routine completely. I would have wanted to continue sports, but the thing is, Ryan is like really well violent and loud. So I can't really be doing things out of the routine because it'll mess up his routine. He'll get mad, he might hit my mom or me or break something. We don't have any doors in this house. Like only the front, the back door, and my bedroom door is still standing, but it's slowly breaking because Ryan has gotten tantrums and I'm assuming he wants to hit people or hit something, and he's banged the door a lot. My door is slowly like breaking, but like we have probably more than like 5 doors in the house, and all of them are like on the floor or broken. Recently, we did get a woman that comes to like watch over Ryan so mom can like go to appointments and stuff. And Ryan won't like go along with her because Ryan usually he isn't really patient. So like just sitting in a room for a long time isn't really the best for him. So it's better when he's at home and there's someone taking care of him. Back when like December, I think, or November, Ryan got really, really bad. Like really bad. We had to bring him to the Seattle hospital because he like hit himself and his face was like purple and bleeding. Like here was really puffy, and he honestly looked really bad. Like honestly, it made me really worried for him. So Ryan had been acting up because he like had something wrong with his tooth, and I guess that's why he had been like very violent. He stayed in over there for like a long time until they got a dentist like for his teeth. Every weekend when Ryan was there, since my family doesn't like want to leave him alone because they want to make sure that Ryan's safe and like he's being well taken care of. So even when I had school, we had to bring Ryan to Seattle a second time somewhere in January. So like I would go to school. So every weekend, we drive 3 hours from here to Seattle's children, bring them food, take care of them for like most of the day, and then around like I guess 7 or 8, we leave back home. Usually we go. Sometimes we go like stay there 2 days. Saturday we would go, And like early in the morning, my mom would usually leave me with a aunt and Theo with my cousin, because Seattle children usually only allows like 2 people in. Because of Ryan's case, I was able to actually enter like as a third person sometimes, though it depended where he was, because at first it was the normal room where he'd have like plenty of nurses there to like take care of him. And then there was a another like psychiatric place where it was more like locked, and then I'm pretty sure that's where they mostly just had 2 people, and I had to stay over with my cousin so I wouldn't be like alone in the house while they're at Seattle. After that, since he still, I guess he like had gotten a routine of being violent, so he was still like hitting himself after it, and he stayed there probably for a few more weeks, and then we got to bring him back. So he was doing good, and then something like got to him, I guess, and then we had to bring him back, but he wasn't like actually completely healed or well. So then after a bit of time that he like hit himself really bad, like that time he also looked like, I think it was because he had too much medicine, or the medicine wasn't good enough, and he looked like a zombie. I really felt bad. I'd cry looking at him because he looked like a zombie. Like he didn't look alive or happy. It was really upsetting. So we brought him back to children's hospital, and then he was gonna stay there for, I don't really know how much time. But then the like people there, they were like, I guess, pressuring mom to like take him back home, because he was, I guess, kind of doing better, but I still think it would have been better to like have him there, because they'd be taking care of him. It'd be like 100% safe. So I think it'd be better if they kept him there. But by my brother's 18th birthday, they said they like were trying to pressure my mom to like bring him back, and well, my mom did. At that point, his or other like person that would take care of him had like gotten a child, or will give birth to a kid, so she no longer worked for us. And for like almost a year, I think, or maybe a complete year, she has not worked with us. So since Ryan has came back from the Seattle hospital and just stayed here all day because he isn't going to school, mom's just been the only one that has to take care of him 24/7. So they're planning on sending Ryan to a faraway place. I think mom said it was like North Carolina. My parents, well, as I said, like for Seattle, even though my brother was pretty, I think he was pretty safe there, they'd still want to come on the weekends and check on him to make sure he's safe. But we can't really just move to North Carolina, because like dad has his work, and well, me and mom have like lived here all our lives. We're like used to here, and so is Ryan. And they like, the best place to send him is all the way over there. There's like nothing over here that like help him. Once I guess he's moved there, we're gonna have to adjust to that, because well, Ryan needs help urgently. He's a really like cute kid. Like his smile is really cute and happy. He's like innocent. I don't know. I like when he's like a bit silly. Sometimes he'll make like random noises, and though in public you'll get like people looking at you like. But when he's like just being random, it makes me laugh.